Let's turn to theater, shall we? Yes. Enough about them. No. Okay. Can you tell us how you make such a wonderful environment for those people to be able to grow and really get to know what it is they have inside in terms of talent?
Sure. It starts really with the admissions process. We take a lot of time to bring in students who we feel have real potential, who we have a connection with, and who we then spend an awful lot of time in the classroom, in productions, which is a really important part of what we do, and in mentoring.
So you give them an opportunity to hone their skill.
Absolutely. The heart of it really is the laboratory of production. And we do 7 productions a year, and they're involve all the students, the design students, stage management students, directing students, acting students, and we all work together to model how it actually happens in the real world.
And now it's my understanding that having a production design component is one thing that makes this particular program here at Brooklyn College stand out. Is that accurate? It's
very accurate. Without our design program, we wouldn't have the productions that we have. And it's a fine program. I'm sitting next to its leader,
yes.
Professor Marsh.
Professor Marsh.
Hi.
Hi. Tell us a little bit about the design program.
Well, our design programs, I think we try to view the design program as an overall visual design program geared towards entertainment design. So,
break that down in layman's terms.
So, in layman's terms, we teach set, lighting, and costume design, but as opposed to teaching them individually, we teach them as an all-encompassing or holistic approach.
So each person that comes through the program doesn't necessarily choose that they want to be in production design. They have to take part of the buffet.
That's right. Everyone studies set, lighting,
great.
costume design, and we hope that we have opportunities for all of them to pursue that both in the classroom and then also in our productions.
And then they can get a holistic approach to the entire process. That's
absolutely
very fantastic.
Yeah. And next to me is Tatsuki Nakamura, who's one of our design students.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying the program? Don't tell. No one's listening. Just between me and you. Don't tell.
I really do. I really enjoy the program. Yes.
I understand we have some set design and some slides here. Could you tell us what we're looking at?
And this story is about 2 magicians fight each
Two musicians
other. Yes, and one is a Manhattan girl dramaturg, and the other magician is a character from Tempest.
Oh, a character from the Tempest. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, it's a very fun story, and the story has a kind of little bit sense of science fiction fantasy at the same time, like horror film, horror comic taste.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yes. So I researched some. As I do research, I run into a kind of German expressionism film.
Ah.
So I took up some essence into the design, and I combined with a kind of modern taste.
So you took the essence of that and you designed it with modern taste into this. Oh, that's really interesting. We're going to have more theater department after we come back from this break.
Hungry?
Yeah.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
2 outs with a runner on first base. Now the big guy comes up to bat, hitting .342 with 92 RBIs and 36 homers. The first pitch is fouled into the back.
Chill raw and prepared foods promptly. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Juliana Forlano. You're watching The Arts at BC. I'm here with the theater department. We've been hearing from some faculty, some students, but now I'd like to hear from some of the acting students. How long have you been in the program?
We are both in our final semester of the 4-semester, 2-year program.
Excellent.
And it's an intensive 4 semesters. We spend a lot of time together.
Yes.
And we love doing everything that we're doing. Obviously, we put our heart and soul into what we're doing. And the program has just provided so much for me personally, and I know Christina can speak to this as well, but Tom and Kip had been talking about the individual artist and how we focus so much of our work on developing that sense, and yet we also are collaborative artists by nature. And so the work that we do is specific, and it is focused on acquiring the tools necessary to develop as actors, to be the best actors we can be. And at the end of the day, what we really want to do most is work with Tom, work with Kip, and work with Tatsuki, and combine our powers and be collaborative artists together to create this very unique individual art form.
How do you feel that the consolidation of the different types of things that you're learning beyond just the skills of acting have contributed to your education?
I think for me, they've raised us to challenge ourselves to think beyond Brooklyn College. I mean, the excellence that every aspect is brought into a production, the direction, the set design, the costume design is, you know, something that we want to look forward to when we go out into the professional world. And as the experience here has been wonderful. I mean, watching everyone bring so many different levels to the table is so exciting for me. Like when I'm creating a character, you know, to have the costume designer saying, this is what I thought of for you to create this character. And it really helped me create this character, which is amazing. And then to see the set and see where our characters live and creating that space has been absolutely wonderful for
So it
me.
isn't really, it's more of a collective experience of creating the character using all the different pieces.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The technique as well as, you know, everything, other aspects that's brought into the production, definitely.
We certainly wouldn't be the acting program we are without having the other MFA programs in the department with us, and the MA theater historians and undergraduates as well. But you know, we are graduate level professional training programs across the board. And you really get that sense from the faculty, from the students. People have come here. We've chosen to come to Brooklyn College because we know that this program is a place where artists can come together and commit to this work wholeheartedly.
Absolutely.
If I were to ask you about the type of artist and performer you were when you first got here, I would assume wide-eyed, something like that. Now, how would you say this has really affected your inner artist, if that makes sense?
I think, you know, especially in our first semester, they've really asked us to trust them, to let us break down walls, you know, because I think we all, I know for me, I walked in here, I had, you know, this is what I've done, this is how I approach work, and they're like, okay, we understand that, but now we want you to put that aside, and we want you to try something else, strip all that down. You know, and it's very challenging, I would say, the first semester, because you really and you have to trust that you're going to be safe, and you are safe, and then you discover things that you didn't think was possible for you to find within yourself as an artist, I think.
Yeah, I would say two things. First, I think there are pieces of our puzzles individually that we need to fill in, that we're searching to fill in. This program, for me personally, has an incredible full-time faculty member who is the head of our acting program, and her focus is on voice and text work.
Absolutely.
For me, I was drawn to a program that would have someone lighting the torch and guiding me in that direction. It's the area, it's my puzzle piece that I needed to fill in, one of them. And so I was drawn here to do that. And the other thing I would say is just that we come in with our preconceived notions, we come in with who we think we are and what we think we do. And every day we are challenged by all of our faculty, by each other, by our peers.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing some of the actual work that's done. We want to see a demonstration. Is that possible?
Please, please do.
Absolutely.
I think we have something.
Excellent. Let's take a look at the clip.
He goes conch, he steps in with the right, block it here. Both fists should be facing in, so we're going meat to meat, right? And this is a contact stomach punch here. And you're just going to step back.
That was so exciting. Stage combat course.
Yes, that's taught by Mike Chin, who is one of a very few master teachers of stage combat in the United States. He is certified by the Society of American Fight Directors.
Ooh.
So it's very exciting for us to be in there.
Do you ever go home
week.
and just fake fight with people? I think that's what I would do if I took a stage
I actually
combat
am showing
class.
my daughter some tricks.
Yeah.
And she just loves doing the fake
Yeah.
slap. She just loves it.
Great. Well, you have a performance that you want to do live here for our live audience and for the people at home. We're looking forward to seeing that.
All right, thank you. Oh, we're going. I said go the hell away.
Wow, kind of harsh there.
The kid wrote it. Never mind, it's not important.
I like Ben. He's a sweetheart.
He's an ambitious little jerk.
Look in the mirror, darling.
He hangs around me like a puppy.
He looks up to you. You're his idol.
Ugh, whatever.
So, Stevie, off the record.
No, Ida, I can't tell you what happened in South Carolina.
That's not what I want to talk to you about.
No?
Well, not right away. There's something else.
I'm listening.
You met with Tom Duffy. So it's true.
Who told you that?
A little bird.
Who?
Did you meet with him?
Tell me who, Ida.
Can't do that.
I'm not screwing around here.
Neither am I.
It's not true.
I know you met with him in a little restaurant in East Des Moines last night before the press conference. Duffy had buffalo wings.
Did Duffy tell you that?
Anonymous.
You don't have anything.
This is a story, Steve.
The Times won't print anything with one uncorroborated anonymous source.
I can't get the Times to print it. But I could always give Matt Drudge a call.
You're going to play gutterball with me.
All I'm saying is you have a choice here. You tell me what happened with Duffy, and I will bury it. Or the story shows up on some blurb. I just want to be kept in the loop.
I'm not going to let you strong-arm me.
What happened with Duffy?
You're supposed to be my friend, Ida. You'd stab me in the back like that? You'd ruin my reputation?
Wait.
just so...
Is that what you thought? That we were friends?
I've given you everything, every damn scoop. The profile with Paul?
Yes, you've given me a lot. But let's get real here, Steve. The only reason you ever treated me well is because I work for the Times, not because you are my friend. You give me what I want, I write you better stories. Let's not pretend that it's anything more than that.
So this is the crap you're willing to pull to get your story?
Oh, you'd do the same thing if you were me.
No, I wouldn't.
Go screw yourself.
Ask me a million times. I'm still not ever going to tell you any...
I'll make it easier on you. Forget Duffy. What happened at Paul and Thompson's meeting?
No.
Is he gonna endorse?
You're not getting a damn thing out of me.
Why are you making this hard on yourself?
This conversation is over.
Do you really want this story getting out?
Lower your voice.
Do you?
Do you realize what a story like this could do to me?
Of course I do. That's why I'm giving you a choice.
I could get fired.
So it shouldn't be a difficult choice. I file by 4. You have until then to make up your mind.
Thank you for joining us. You have been watching The Arts at BC. I'm Juliana Forlano. Good night.